Welcome, beautiful Paris Saint-Germain family, to the PSG versus Bayern München preview at the Allianz Arena, 8th of February 2023, 21 p.m. Central European Time for everyone in the round of 16 of the Champions League second leg. Of course, last game between the two outfits was that 1-0 victory to Bayern München at the Parc des Princes. Paris Saint-Germain looked absolutely lackluster, at least for the first 70 minutes of the game, and then had a good momentum in the last 20 minutes. Sadly, we did not get a goal, even though we scored 2 goals. Both were ruled out for offside. One was a clear one on Kylian Mbappe, and one was a small millimeters on Nuno Mendes, but it was still offside, and offside is an offside. But Paris Saint-Germain and how Galtier set us up was so wrong in this game. He played a 4-4-2 defensive park the bus system with Neymar and Messi on the counter. That sounds so disgusting and so unfunctional, and that was what PSG were in that game. We were unfunctional. We could not work, at least offensively. Defensively, we looked solid. I mean, Bayern, they had pretty much 2 big chances the entire game, 2 goal-scoring chances the game when Choupo hit the post, and of course that Coleman chance. But apart from that, Bayern didn't threaten us either. But you could say that was because we played so deep and we played pretty much park the bus. We played with 4 defenders, 2 DMs, and 2 wingers who weren't wingers. They were just midfielders who played a defensive role in this game for Wadon Zaire Emery and Carlos Soler. But we saw as soon as Kylian Mbappe came, we had a pinnacle point, someone to aim for, and that was Kylian Mbappe, and he totally changed the game. And I think that it was not just because he came out, it was just the team. Everything started to click, but it was also Bayern starting to drop back and wanting to solidify and keep that 1-0 lead. And I said, we were very close. We had a lot of chances. The Messi Pavard block, of course, when Pavard got a red card, of course, the Mbappe goal. Both Mbappe goals, you could say, pretty much, because both were great chances before it was offside. But we need to do so much better in the second leg. We need to play much better. Bayern München will get even more chances because we need to play more open. We need to go at them a bit more. And yeah, our defenders need to do their job. That's why you have great world-class defenders. It's so that you're not scared of the opposition attacker. And we cannot play scared. We played scared in this game. We were scared of Bayern München. I don't know why. And this is no disrespect to Bayern, but you should never be afraid of your opponent. In the last game for the two clubs was a 4-2 victory for Paris Saint-Germain versus Nantes. Of course, scoring 4 goals, especially against the Parc des Bus system, is great, but also conceding 2 goals. And those 2 goals were 2 bad, very bad individual mistakes from the Paris Saint-Germain defense and goalkeeper. Whilst Bayern München went away to Stuttgart and got a 2-1 win. They were leading 2-0 until the 85th minute, where Stuttgart got a consolation goal. But Bayern, it was a great game because Stuttgart is a great side in Bundesliga. They got the 3 points, so they are prepared. They also played this 3 at the back, which they were playing this game with Stanisic as the right centre-back. So already preparing for this game. Paris Saint-Germain's absentees are only Renato Sanchez and Neymar Jr. Hakimi has come back and will be playing. Marquinhos and Mukiele have also come back. This is the predicted lineup for Paris Saint-Germain. Gianluigi Donnarumma in goal, Danilo Ramos, Marquinhos as the centre-backs, Nuno Mendes, and it will be Mukiele. Hakimi, there's a very small chance he will start, but it should be Mukiele to start, and Hakimi can come on as a super sub in this game. Marco Verratti, Vitinha, and Fabian in the midfield, and of course Kylian Mbappe and Lionel Andres Messi up top, and those are my ones to watch. Lionel Messi and Kylian Mbappe. Paris Saint-Germain this game will play a bit differently with a 3 at the back and with 3 midfielders. So Mbappe and Messi won't be having to do that much running. They will just, when the ball reaches them, they need to be very decisive, very creative when it comes to Messi and Mbappe. Decisive and clinical. You have to kill the beast off in this game very early on. The first big chance we get, we need to score it, because that way Bayern lose a lot of confidence and we gain a lot of confidence. Missing players for Bayern München is only Manuel Neuer and Lucas Hernandez, because Leroy Sané and Mazraoui recently returned. Of course, Pavard is also missing this game due to a red card suspension. And this is the predicted lineup for Bayern München, returning to the 3 at the back, which they played us at the Parc des Princes. Jan Sommer in goal, Upamecano, De Ligt, and Stanisic coming in as the centre-back instead of Pavard. Kimmich and Goretzka pivot, Coman as the right wing-back, Davis as the left wing-back, Müller and Musiala as the 2 number 10s, and Choupo Moting up top. Great side, yeah, pretty much the same that played us, apart from Muller instead of Sané and Stanisic instead of Pavard. So slight changes for both teams. With Paris Saint-Germain doing the more changes with that formation switch, and of course the midfielders that are going to play. Last time it was Soler, Danilo, and Warren Zaire-Emery. This time it's Fabian Ruiz, it's Vitinha, and additional centre-back. Danilo moving down as a centre-back in this game. And my ones to watch from this Bayern München side, the big threat, pretty much, I would say the only threat in that first leg, it was Kingsley Coman. And I believe Kingsley Coman, when he plays us, he just, I don't know, becomes prime pissy. Because it's crazy how Coman just always does it. He just does it. And even when we beat them last time in the knockout stages, Coman was still so crazy. So crazy. Like, his dribbling, he's probably the best touchline dribbler there is in the world, and I have a lot of respect for him. And yeah, that will be where the game matters for me, because Nuno Mendes will need to push up and help Kylian Mbappe in the attack and do stuff, but he also needs to be careful when Coman counters us. Christophe Galtier, second knockout game in the Champions League for him, and the first one went horribly wrong. And Galtier, this time you have nothing to lose. You literally have nothing to lose. You have only stuff to gain. Christophe Galtier, don't be feared. Please. If we lose, but we lose with the best lineup from you possible and everything good from you, I don't think there will be question marks that much on you. But if you again put up a weird lineup, again use weird stuff that we're not used to doing, there will be a lot of question marks on you, Galtier. And Nagelsmann, coming into this game, of course, he's confident, has a plan prepared for Kylian Mbappe. This three at the back was Stanisic and Coman trying to do their best to defend against Kylian Mbappe. But as we all know, there is no way to stop Kylian Mbappe. There is literally no way. Nagelsmann knows it, Bayern know it. But this is a great side. It's a great tie. It will be a much better game than the first game, I believe, because in first game, I've seen it. It wasn't just our game. It was pretty much every Champions League game apart from the Liverpool-Bayern game. Every team took it easy in the first leg to go all out in the second leg. I believe that's what we will see from Chelsea-Dortmund today. So this is a big game. And my prediction is a 3-1 victory to Paris Saint-Germain. The only two possible ways we can go through is a 2-0 or a 3-1 or a 4-2. But I don't think we'll keep a clean sheet. So 3-1 looks great for me. I don't want to go into extra time because our bench is very, very thin. Once Bayern München can bring on Sané, Mane, Gnabry in attack, they have a lot of great squad depth. Cancelo, of course, as well. But I believe Paris Saint-Germain are victorious 3-1. Kylian Mbappe, boys. Leo Messi gets a golazo. And Thomas Müller with the single goal from Bayern München. And Paris Saint-Germain advance to the quarterfinals. That's my prediction. Let me know in the comments down below what's your prediction for Paris Saint-Germain versus Bayern. Allez Paris, allez Paris, allez Paris. Smash that like button, subscribe, and as usual, allez Paris!